You know what most men don't realize? The secret to better, stronger, longer-lasting erections isn't always in a pill, a supplement, or a doctor's office. It's in something so simple, so ordinary, that you probably haven't given it a second thought since you were a kid. And that's the way you drink water. Yes, water. Sounds almost too basic, right? But let me tell you this. The way you hydrate every single day could be the missing link between frustration and confidence in the bedroom. I know it sounds surprising, but stick with me. Because once you understand how water affects your body, your circulation, and yes, your performance as a man over 50, you'll never look at a glass of water the same way again. Now, let's be honest. If you're a man over 50, you've probably noticed things have changed. Maybe those morning erections aren't as frequent or as strong as they used to be. Maybe intimacy has become something you worry about instead of something you look forward to. And if we're being real, maybe there are moments where your body just doesn't respond when you need it to. That can be frustrating. It can even feel humiliating. But here's the truth. Most of the time, it's not about your masculinity or about age making you less of a man. Most of the time, it comes down to circulation, and circulation depends on hydration. Erections are literally blood flow, and without proper water intake, your blood can't flow the way it needs to. Think about it for a second. Your body is over 60% water. Every single cell, every tissue, every organ depends on it. Your blood, your brain, your muscles, your heart, it's all water-driven. When you're dehydrated, even slightly, your blood gets thicker, your circulation slows down, your heart has to push harder just to get blood where it needs to go. And here's the kicker. By the time you feel thirsty, you're already dehydrated. So if your blood is sluggish, what do you think happens when the moment comes? Your body just can't respond with the strength and speed it used to. That's why urologists will often say, before you reach for a prescription, check how you're drinking water. Often say, because most men are getting this part completely wrong. Still with me? Drop a yes in the comments right now if you're tuned in. So, what does drinking water the wrong way look like? Well, here's what a lot of men do. They go most of the day barely drinking anything, maybe a cup of coffee or two, and then by evening they suddenly realize they're thirsty. So they gulp down 2-3 big glasses with dinner. What happens then? They're bloated, their body can't absorb it properly, and their kidneys are under pressure to flush it out fast. Or worse, some men load up on water right before bed. Sounds healthy, right? But then they're up 2 or 3 times in the middle of the night rushing to the bathroom. And broken sleep is one of the biggest killers of sexual performance. Poor sleep wrecks testosterone, wrecks recovery, and leaves you drained. So, in trying to catch up on hydration, you're actually doing the opposite of what your body needs. The smarter way, the way urologists actually recommend, is different. And here's the method. Start your day with water. First thing in the morning, before you touch coffee, tea, or breakfast, drink a glass of room temperature water. Not ice cold, not boiling, just natural room temperature. Why? Because your body wakes up dehydrated. You've gone 7, maybe 8 hours without a single sip. Your blood is thicker, your organs are dry. That one glass of water first thing gently rehydrates your system, thins your blood, and jumpstarts circulation. It's like priming the engine before you drive. Then, instead of chugging giant amounts at random times, sip water throughout the day. Small, steady amounts. Think of it like fueling a fire. You don't dump a whole bucket on at once. You keep it steady so the flame stays strong. Aim for about 2 liters total over the day. For most men, that's 8 glasses. But here's the important part. Spread it out. A glass in the morning, a glass mid-morning, a glass at lunch, a glass mid-afternoon, a glass at dinner, and a couple more in between. Don't let your body swing between dry and overloaded. Keep it even. And here's a small trick to make it more effective. Once or twice a day, add a pinch of natural sea salt or a squeeze of lemon to your water. Why? Because that tiny bit of mineral or acidity gives your body electrolytes, which help it actually absorb the water instead of just flushing it straight out. You've probably noticed sometimes you drink water and feel like it just runs through you. That's because without electrolytes, your body can't hold on to it properly. So by giving it that tiny boost, you help every sip go further. Now, let's connect this back to erections because that's what this is really about. Erections depend on nitric oxide, a natural compound your blood vessels use to relax and open up. That's what allows more blood to flow in. But when you're dehydrated, your nitric oxide production drops. So your blood vessels stay tight, your flow is limited, and your erections are weaker. On top of that, dehydration raises cortisol, the stress hormone, and lowers testosterone. And as you know, testosterone is critical for libido, desire, and performance. So when you hydrate the right way, you're not just quenching thirst. You're literally restoring the chemistry your body needs to function like a man.
Quick check. Have you ever actually tracked how much water you drink in a day? Be honest, most men don't. Drop your answer in the comments. I'd love to know. So what happens if you start drinking water the right way? Let's talk results. In the first 7 days, most men notice they feel less fatigued in the afternoon. Their energy is steadier and their mood improves. By day 14, digestion tends to smooth out, bloating decreases, and for many men, morning erections start to come back stronger. By day 30, the changes really show up. Your stamina improves, your concentration sharpens, your skin looks healthier, and in the bedroom, you feel like your body actually responds the way it's supposed to, without pills, without gimmicks. Because all along, your body just needed proper hydration to unlock its natural potential. Are you still with me? Type 2 in the comments if this is clicking for you. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, really? Water? That's it? And I get it. It sounds almost too simple to be true. But here's the thing. The simplest solutions are often the most powerful. And most men are walking around chronically dehydrated, not even realizing it. Their blood is thicker, their circulation is weaker, and their body is stressed. Of course that shows up in the bedroom. Of course it impacts erections. So yes, sometimes the missing piece really is just water. Not more supplements, not more medication, not another secret cure. Just learning how to drink water properly. I want you to picture this. Imagine waking up in the morning feeling rested, not dragged down by bathroom trips at night. Imagine pouring that first glass of water and knowing you're setting your body up for strength, clarity, and performance the entire day. Imagine sitting with your partner feeling alert, confident, energized. And then later that night, when the moment comes, your body actually responds with power, with reliability, with confidence. That's not fantasy. That's what your body is designed to do when you give it the hydration it needs. Still watching? Drop a quick yes in the comments if you're with me right now. So here's my challenge to you. For the next 30 days, make this your ritual. First thing in the morning, 1 glass of room temperature water. Throughout the day, steady sips, aiming for around 2 liters total. Add a pinch of sea salt or lemon once or twice. Stop chugging water late at night. Keep it balanced, keep it consistent. And then watch. Watch what happens to your energy. Watch what happens to your focus. Watch what happens to your erections. Don't just take my word for it. Test it, track it, and then come back and tell me your results. Because here's what I want you to understand. Even at 50, 60, 70, your body is capable of incredible performance. Your erections don't have to fade away just because of age. You can restore them, you can strengthen them, but you have to start with the basics. And water is as basic as it gets. Comment 1 if you believe this is worth discussing, or 0 if you think it's not. I want to know where you stand. And if you're serious about reclaiming your health, your energy, and your confidence as a man over 50, then hit that subscribe button right now. Because on this channel, I'll keep sharing natural, science-backed tips that actually work, without gimmicks, without hype. In the next video, I'm going to show you the one morning habit that helps balance your testosterone levels naturally. You don't want to miss it.